Hi guys, I'm Rick. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making Smokehouse baked spaghetti. Okay, I'm starting out here in a large skillet, and I've just got done browning up a half a pound of bacon, and I have it set aside, and it's still the bacon grease in there. I'm going to brown up 2 pounds of hamburger in the grease, and then I'll drain off the grease after this is browned. Okay, now that my hamburger's brown, I drained off all of the grease. I'm going to add in 4 8-ounce cans of tomato sauce, equaling 32 ounces. Get them all in there. So you can put big cans into, as long as you get like around 32 ounces or so. A little over, a little under isn't going to hurt. Now my heat off at the moment. I'm going to turn it on low because I don't want it splashing all over. We're just going to warm it through. Okay, now I have a 6.5 ounce can of sliced mushrooms. I'm going to add them in, juice and all. And now I'm going to add in my seasonings. Where am I reach? I'm going to add in a teaspoon of salt, about a half a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of oregano. This is a brand new container of oregano. Took me a minute to open it. It's a generous teaspoon, but that's fine. And a teaspoon of garlic salt. And this you don't want to go over on because you already put a regular salt in there. I'm going to give this a stir, and I'm going to let this warm through for a minute. I have a pound of spaghetti over here boiling in some salt water. I'm just cooking it till al dente because I don't want it to be super done because this is gonna bake in the oven then. Okay, now that my sauce is heated through and my spaghetti's done and I drained it, I'm gonna add that right into the sauce. And this is where a big skillet comes in handy. If not, you can use like a Dutch oven to brown your beef and bacon and stuff in. Get it all out of there. I'm gonna give this a stir here to mix it up. And the reason I'm using a spatula is because when I was frying my hamburger, it was easier to break up the hamburger with a spatula. So I figure, why dirty a spoon? I'll just continue using this. Okay. And you just want to give it a quick stir to get the sauce mixed through the pasta. That way that when you bake it, the spaghetti doesn't stick together in big clumps. Okay, I have a 9x13 greased baking pan here. And I'm going to transfer my spaghetti into that. It's where a 2-handle frying pan comes in handy. And my pan's a little hot from the burner being warm underneath, but that's fine. I'll give that a quick stir and settle it down in there. Okay, now I have some sharp cheddar cheese. I'm going to go ahead and generously top this with the cheddar cheese. Get a nice and even coat on there. Alright, that's looking good. And this is a 3-cup pack of cheddar cheese. I don't think I'm going to use all of it, but the leftovers the kids will eat. And it's always best to have more than not enough. Or too much rather than not enough. Okay. Now that bacon I was talking about in the beginning of the video, that I fried up and set aside on some paper towel to cool and for the grease to drain off of, I'm going to go ahead and crumble out on top of the cheese. You can see my sauce here bubbling through the cheese here because that, like I said, that burner's hot down there. But it ain't going to be on there long enough to do any harm to it, so. I just want to try to get a even coat of bacon on there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in a 400-degree oven for 15 to 20 minutes until that cheese melts on the top and starts to melt down through. And then we'll get this out and let it rest for a minute, and then it'll be ready to go. Okay, this is done. It only took 15 minutes, and I left it rest for about 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. Okay, there you have it. Smokehouse baked spaghetti. Give this a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.